It's time for the talking to stop. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history. What a pleasure it is to... We are expecting an all-action slugfest. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. And that hook misses. Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. They exchange punches. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good job defending the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That uppercut doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no... And there's the bell to start round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That counter punch caught him clean. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, constantly.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown. Defense is everything because they've got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. And there's the bell for round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter punch.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Perfect counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that's come on. Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Beautiful counter shot. That hook's blocked. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Robinson goes to the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's been knocked down, but... And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nice counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. No rest for the weary. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That counter shot lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. They exchange punches. Miss with that jab. Missing with the hook. Good counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big. Let's start the 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That uppercut's blocked. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. Caution being thrown to the wind. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab slightly off target. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes.
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over. Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. The right hook just missed. The straight right just misses. Punch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The judges have...